An interval question is where you have one car and it goes through like imagine like three traffic lights or three timing stations. Okay, that's how you recognize an interval question. And interval questions have to be done with a certain technique, otherwise they become the most difficult questions imaginable. Okay, and if you don't recognize the system at the start of the question, you're not getting it right. This is basically what we've learned over years. So I identify an interval question is a car is moving with constant acceleration. The car is remaining on a steady acceleration. Okay. Next thing, it goes past three posts. It goes past A, B, and C. Now, is that okay with you guys? And it takes 4 seconds to go here to here. And how many seconds does it take to go from the next one? 6. And it goes a much bigger distance from B to C. What does that mean? Your car is accelerating or decelerating? Accelerating. Okay, next thing. So here's my car. Is it starting at rest, do you think? Does it say it starts at rest when it hits A? No, it doesn't start at rest, okay? So that means we have to incorporate the fact that it's going to be U. Is that okay with you guys? So, yeah. Okay, so I'm just getting rid of the second question. It's down here. Okay, so we're going to do UVAST. So we're going to set up the system AB. Happy with system AB? We're going to go for UVAST. How come I am using a velocity time diagram this time? It's not changing its speed at any point, is it? It's not going constant and then decelerating. It's not accelerating, constant, decelerating. It's just staying the same, isn't it? It's just accelerating all the way through. Distance time diagram is a complete no-no because it doesn't fit the description. Is that okay? Now, here we go. Let's start off. U, we don't know, so let's just call it U. Do we know what V is? No. And interval questions, you rarely, if ever, use V. I never use V. Acceleration, do we know the acceleration? That's the goal of the question, isn't it? Find the acceleration of the car. And do we know what S is? The distance covered? From A to B is 48. And finally, T. What? T is 4. Here is the clinical part, all right? Here's what not to do. Do not use B to C. Do not do that because you'll have to set up your U value won't be the same, will it? Because your starting velocity at A is not the same thing as your starting velocity at B. If anything, your U value will be the V value of the first section. What it finishes at. So we don't go down that route. It just messes everything up. But have another way of doing this. Let's do A to C. Start to finish. And what happens when you do start to finish? The U value is still U. Why is it still U? You're starting at A. AB and AC both start at A. That's what we're getting at. They both start at A, so that's what we're going to do. Okay? V value, it's different than the V value here, isn't it? Because the V value here would be this location. And then another V value, we can call it V1, would be this location here. Well, I would tell you you're not even going to use the V value, so they don't matter. Okay, what's the A value? Still A, because it's the same acceleration it was before. What's your S value? 150, exactly. And then your T value? It's 10. Now, we're going to list our equations and we're going to see which one we should use. V equals U plus AT. Good idea or bad idea? Why is it a bad idea? V1 and V are not compatible with each other. They're two unknowns. Scratch that. And there's probably you probably know two unknowns in the equation as well. Scratch that. Let's go again. V squared equals U squared plus 2AS. Good idea or bad idea? Bad idea for the same reason. The v's are different. What's left? S equals ut plus a half at squared. Is that okay? Okay. Now, I am at the stage where I'm going to be quiet. So, what we're looking at here is the following, okay? Make this longer. Okay, so here we go. We're going to have 48 equals u multiplied by 4 plus a half a times 4 squared, and 4 squared is 16. I'm going to have 8a, 16, and 48. I'm going to divide both sides by 8. Whoa, sorry, that's not, sorry, I'm wrong. That's not 16, that's 4u, isn't it? Sorry, that's my fault. I'm going to divide both sides by 4. So I'm going to get 12 equals u plus 2a. Is that all right? Going to do the same thing with the 150. I'm going to have 150 equals u times 10 plus a half a times 10 squared, yeah? Once again, need more board space. And who got 150 equals 10u plus 50a? Divide both sides by 10. 15 equals u plus 5a. Huh? Why divide both sides by 10? Just make it smaller. The numbers aren't as big. I'm also eyeing up, see that u there? With this u here? I'm going to multiply both sides by minus. Minus 15 equals minus u and 5a, yeah. And then I'm going to get a minus 3 equals minus 3a. And a is 1, yeah. That sort of lines that up nicely. Is that okay with you guys?